Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Mark Butler. Mark is the Director of Butler Interiors. Mark, welcome to UK Business Spotlight.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you very much for having me. I'm looking forward to it.
Tell us a bit about your business then.
Yeah, okay. So Butler Interiors, I left school, got an apprenticeship as a cabinet maker, naturally fell into the world of kitchens from that, and was installation manager for actually one of our competitors for a lot of years, doing kitchen installs and project managing. 2003, we opened our first showroom, which was just a little market town of Low Bentham, which is just over the Yorkshire border, selling a German product, which is called Specialise. 6 years ago now, 12 months before COVID, we opened a second showroom in Cable Lonsdale, which is in Cumbria, again selling another German product, Next 125. So we fundamentally do high-end, mid to high-end kitchen design and install.
So who are you selling to? I guess the general public, but what else do you do?
It is really, yeah, general public. We do probably 50% of the work is general public. We are recommended by a handful of architects. We do a lot of work with architects and house builders, but they tend to be the high-end house builders. To be perfectly honest with you, if the bigger house builders asked me to get involved with them, the ones that will build 50, 100, 200 houses a year, it's not our market. It's not where we want to be. But the specialist house builders that will build sites of 3, 5, 10, that's really nice. Nice high-end work where we can go in and show off what we do and do the job as well as we do. We tend to find when we get in with a new house builder, we do keep their work going forward because we are particularly fussy. The job's got to be right at whatever level you work. It's just got to be absolutely perfect.
So that might be the answer to the question I'm going to ask next, which is what differentiates you from other kitchen installers?
You know something, mate? I think if I'm being honest with you, there's a lot of companies out there that are very, very good. What I always turn around and say to people is, I'm not going to sit here and say we are the absolute best, but we are as good as the best. We are up there at the very, very top level. I think the thing with us, we are a family business. I've been in the industry all my working life. There's nothing within the business that I've not done myself. So I'm a bit of an expert on every sort of angle of it. We keep our staff. We look after staff. So our joiners, with 2 employed installers. Both of them are employed, which again is fairly unusual in our industry. A lot of people use subcontract installers. Well, Mark, my longest serving installer, he started for me at 16. He's now 43. So he's done 27 years for us, doing nothing but fitting kitchens. I would task anyone to do a kitchen better than he can do it. He's just tremendous. And Don, the second installer, has been with me for 18 years now. So from the installation side, they're just superb. We've got a project manager that is designated to every single job that we do, which again is a big thing. So he will completely oversee every job. You hear so many horror stories with people having kitchens fitted or bathrooms or bedrooms. We are kitchens. We don't do bedrooms or bathrooms. But it is always the installation side, the putting it together, the scheduling that lets the job down. So I think combined with a good product, lots of knowledge, in-house installers, full project management, that's why we tend to just do ever so well.
Product and people.
It is
delivering great standards by the sounds of it.
It is. And actually, one of the installers was talking to my wife actually a few years ago, and he openly said that when he installs for me rather than for the client, because there's often things as an installer, if you chose you wanted to, you would get away with. The client would never ever pick up on this, but I do. I often tell this story. I was on holiday 9 years ago now. I was in Austria skiing, morning, hot chocolate on the slopes. Amy, my showroom manager, who still works for me now, she put a picture on social media of a kitchen we'd just finished, and the dishwasher was out of level. The dishwasher door was out of level, and I picked up on it. And they still take the mickey out of me because from Austria, I've got to take the post down, send someone to site, adjust the dishwasher, and then put it back up with a picture that showed the dishwasher door level. And that sums us up as a business. It's just got to be absolutely perfect. And if it's not, if we were doing your kitchen, mate, and you didn't know it was wrong, I would know it was wrong. And whether I'm perhaps on the spectrum a little bit, I've no idea, but I cannot leave that job until it was correct. But actually, that's been the making of the business. That's why we are successful and busy.
So, successful business, what does the future look like?
The future's bright. As I say, I've been in the job now since school, one way or another. So we're looking now over, I'm going to do some quick maths in there, well, over 30 years, that's all we've got to say. My eldest son came into the business about 8 years ago as a designer. He's always had an ambition for design. He's always worked within design of some sort, but he hadn't actually done kitchen design. It was the sort of meeting the two minds, really. We needed someone. He needed a job. He came on board. Now, again, I don't know whether you've done the homework, but all the designers that we do, I'm not going to pick him up because he's my son and say he's the best. They're all very, very good. But what we do, we enter quite a lot of national trade awards, and we do very, very well in them. So as a business, we're gaining an excellent reputation for design within the wider industry. Like I've already said, we're incredibly busy. So the next stages of the business, we're not signed and sealed yet. This isn't absolutely 100%, but we're getting there. We're getting to the point of no return with it. So as I said earlier, we've got a showroom in Bentham, we've got a showroom in Cable Lonsdale, and actually having two showrooms, splitting staff, splitting products, it can be a little bit awkward at times. It was the right thing to do 6 years ago when we opened the second one. But we've now got the opportunity to take on one space together in Cable Lonsdale. So it's quite simply adjacent to the existing showroom that's over there. We will have the same display space as we've already got, plus approximately another 50%, get us all back under one roof. And the showroom will be superb. It will just blow the socks off, it's off anyone. It will be incredible. We've got lots of ideas, and we're putting plans on paper now. So that is the future. That is the future. It's the opening of the new showroom 12 months from now. With a bit of luck, there'll be a big grand opening.
All very positive.
It is all positive.
What challenges do you think that might bring them, Mark?
It's like any business that's expanding into it. The biggest challenge will be finance and cost. We are lucky in the fact of we have no borrowed money. The showroom in Cable Lonsdale that we're currently in is rented, but the one that we've got now in Bentham is ours. It will be the biggest challenge will be the cost isn't going to be a problem with the cost. We've got everything in place to be able to do it, but it's getting all the ducks in the row. That will be the tricky part, just getting everything in place so that it all falls into place. And one of the ideas that I'm doing now, as I say, it's probably going to be 12 months till we move into the new place, but I'm about to put the Bentham showroom up for sale, and hopefully we might be able to achieve a fairly quick sale, us stopping as tenants, with the view to just getting finances in place and just getting it all sorted and ready to go. I think any other challenges we'll have with that will be a bit of marketing. I think we've got a head start, the fact we've already got a showroom adjacent to where the proposed new one's going to be. So we're not moving into a complete new area, but then it'll just be telling the story why we're doing it, and making sure everyone knows about it. Last thing we want is people coming to the old place and find we've gone.
So you've started this business pretty much from scratch, really, to where you are now. What have been the big learnings along the way for you, Mark?
Do it slowly. That's the biggest thing I would say. No one teaches you. I won't quite say you make it up as you go along, but I certainly did in the very early days. I came from a working class family that had always worked hard. So my father had always been in his own business of some way, shape, or form. I was brought up within a hard working family. So the biggest thing is be prepared to work hard and learn from your mistakes, and just do it slowly. I see so many businesses that come, they start and they go relatively quickly. And just, I don't know, I've not done it, but whether they borrow too much or whatever it is, but we've sort of just gone very, very slowly at a pace we can naturally grow. More importantly, at a pace that we can service our clients. There's no point in growing quickly overnight. The service then slips through your fingers. And yeah, that would be it really. Just take it slowly and go with your gut. If your gut tells you something, it's usually right. Yeah.
Trust your gut, definitely.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you very much, Mark. And I wish you all the best for the future. Good luck with the new showroom as well.
No, brilliant. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.